the talk. Ray Flores, Showtime, Sean Porter, Coach Larry Wade.
My apologies. I think we just got the game plan. I expected him to. A little fast, coming right after Jake. This is what I expected from. This is what I expected from. With you don't have a chance to use it, you settle down.
Both men have put Anderson Silva on the canvas. And Jake,
if you're Tommy, keep jabbing. Don't stop me.
Jake Paul said no problem, meaning it's not hard to find the other man. Overhand, right over the top, and right over the top. Connect.
If you look at this fight right now, you have to ask yourself, who is quote-unquote the YouTube?
There's a left hook for Jake Paul. Final moments of the first round. As we near a right hand to the body by Paul. Back comes Tommy Fury. Fury opening up.
From Jake Paul was overhand right, but then here's the finish right here. This is what you do. You give the judges the overhand right really well.
He said while Jake Paul was on the Disney Channel, he was in camp. Jumping right hand by Tommy Fury.
Good work right there from Tommy. Move to the left into the direction of an overhand right.
Paul very relaxed, glancing shot.
And I want to say this again, just so that it's clear. During this fight, just because a fighter is moving does not mean that fighter is
going the second round. Jake Paul has sparred the likes of also John.
Setting it up with jab, feints, and overhand right. That'll get him back into this fight.
Both men seem to be relaxed. A stiff jab by Tommy Fury.
We call it fat
right of his own. A left hook, a glance.
Sorry, but here's the thing. Tommy Child.
Now it is
low, and he's bringing the jab hand up, and it's landing.
And let's also remember that Jake Paul TV, it's the way social media is. Both men certainly polarizing figure on rights.
2 rounds, Tommy was punch and move. Now he's in move, punch.
Two of them have had winning records.
It's a veteran move right there. Has all of the experience that he lacks, and that's why we've seen Jake get as good. To get close to you.
As Jake Paul went 48, a couple right hands of the fourth.
Nobody expected right now. What about you, Wade?
You know what? As I'm looking at him, the number one thing I'm looking at
the ring against Jake Paul.
This connection right there from Jake. He knows what he's looking at. He's trying to time Jake. Keep moving. Paul was moving back, and so Tommy did. No, it doesn't go. It goes more than 5 rounds, more than 4 rounds. Because
I don't disagree with what you're saying, but we need to see a separation, and then we may be seeing now. We need to see a separation.
Knowledge, he just deducted a point from Jake Paul, not Tommy Fury, because he would have to go to just with both men. Tommy Fury might be hurt. Under a minute left here in the fifth. What does that do to the mental psyche of Jake Paul?
It's not fair. In my personal opinion, I don't believe it's fair. I don't think either fighter is fighting dirty. But what that does to Jake Paul is it makes him feel like he's got to rush. If anything, you can close in and make this a 9-9 round now. Right hand
or to give that point away in this close fight.
That's a big right hand, right on the button. Let's see what we get here. It's a big hook right there from Jake.
For success in this 6th round.
And that right there is old school. Every time you touch your opponent, if your corner is making noise, that's a
goal that found its destination for Tommy Fury.
They haven't put Tommy down. They haven't had is really in the way. I wouldn't say this ref is trying to be a super MVP of it. But in this particular situation, there's some things you just have to be a little more.
Final 10 seconds of this 6th round. Tommy Fury, a point deduction.
Yeah.
Here's a look at some of the action from
water.
Right uppercut by Tommy Fury.
This aren't they? Nice uppercut.
70 up.
Have to have a second move after you punch in front of him. Right there, he was able to move.
That's between these two, as end of the body, back comes Jake Paul.
Now with a little bit more energy this round. I think he understands the urgency.
Hitting a ring, overhand right by Jake. And you're going to get a lot of clutching and grabbing with these two.
Absolutely, yeah, a lot of. No, there's an end right.
Chester England. Coming up on a minute to go in this set.
This is exactly what we wanted. They're giving them everything they wanted here.
And guess what? Tommy's been in with guys that can't stand up to him. Who first?
Under 30 seconds remaining in the round. Also
seeing this fight again, should Tommy Fury pull this out?
If you look, you can see there's some blood coming down, landing over and over.
It happened.
Let's see if we get it right here. Guy coming down, the other guy.
Fight. Who will prevail here in the kingdom? Gary starting.
Thought we had some really good rounds.
Be significant. He did it against Anderson Silva, and he's done it here against Tommy Fury.
Punching, even though you slipped the.
If there was any doubt if Jake Paul would be able to hold his own against a boxer of his,
I think this is gonna play.
And in this close fight, it's something significant. He got to get touched at this point. But back comes Tommy Fury.
And Tommy, if Tommy close, this becomes a
round. Tense moments between two unbeaten Saudi Arabia. These
guys are putting on a show.
We're almost a breed.
We're meant for each other. We go.
The truth is, we saw two fighters lay it all in the ring, and they both did what they had to do to win this fight.
So let's
have a look here.
He did not step on his foot.
He
the
did.
jab not.
His foot comes from underneath him, right there.